In a small-town courthouse, one man with a camera is met with force, not law. A quiet audit turns tense when a deputy targets him for simply filming. Who's really disturbing the peace? Like, comment, share, and subscribe, because silence isn't law.
Video into courtrooms or offices, okay? Just stay to the main areas.
Oh, I'm not going in any restricted areas or anything.
Like videoing in and doing stuff like that. If they have something going on in your video on it, you can't do that.
I'm not breaking any laws, sir.
Okay, I'm telling you, sir, that our policy through here is if you're videoing in and they have court.
Can I have your name, please?
Yes, you can. It's right here, Chris Velarde.
Chris what?
Velarde.
Velarde.
So what is your purpose here?
I'm just taking some pictures of video. And the policy, you don't enforce policy, do you, deputy?
Okay, this is what we enforce. If the sheriff tells us it can't go on through the sheriff, then we don't do that.
The sheriff does not make laws, respectfully, sir.
Do you want me to answer you?
I'm answering your question. I'm answering your comment.
Let me talk.
Sure, go ahead. You can go ahead.
If they have court and stuff going on, you can't video it, okay? We don't even allow reporters to go in there with video cameras.
Yeah, I'm not going in, trust me.
Well, I understand that, but if they have something going on and you're videoing through, is what I'm saying. I'm just trying to tell you the rules.
Yeah, no, and anything I can see from public, I can record.
Oh, very much so. Right.
Yeah,
it's fine.
exactly. Yeah.
But I'm just wanted to tell you. I don't want you to have to get in trouble. We have to say, hey, you got to go.
No. Anything I can see from public, I can record. That's all I know.
I understand that. But
yeah.
If they have court or anything going on, or they have somebody that's in here doing business on their own, which is right in here in the court clerk's office, okay, you can't video that, okay?
And anywhere in public, I can record. That's all I know.
As long as there's not a court process going on.
As long as I'm not in the courtroom. That's all I know.
Can we just not fight with this?
I don't want to fight with you, sir.
Okay.
Let's make it clear. I don't want to fight with you. I didn't come up to you.
So. I understand, but when you're walking around videoing, if you video somebody's business and it's going through the court and there's stuff, they have right to privacy.
No, they don't. They don't have any right to privacy, sir.
They don't have right to privacy,
and not in public, no. Not when they're in public,
okay,
sir.
You keep saying in public. What I'm telling to you, which you're not listening to, if they are doing a court process with the judge, okay,
in a courtroom.
Some of this doesn't all happen. It happens in chambers, happens in the bailiff office for like protective orders and things of such. Protective orders also go on right here. That's what I'm trying to tell you, okay? That is a court proceeding when the judge will come out and talk about protective orders and things like that. They do it right here. They do it in the bailiff's office. That's court going on.
So why would they do that in the public hallways?
They don't always go in the public courtroom to do it. They can do it in chambers or where the judge sees.
Yeah, I'm not going into judge. I'm not going judge chambers for
well,
sure.
But that's what I'm talking about. It's not just all in judge chambers.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you're just here to try to do some audit thing and try to get me to be this
no,
guy,
you came up. No, you came up to me, sir. Okay, does it seem like I'm? If it seems like I'm trying to get you to be some guy, I would advise you just to stop. I'm not breaking the law, you know that. So we can just stop this conversation right now.
So listen to what I'm saying. If the judge,
I'm not going to listen to you anymore, sir. We're getting repetitive now, and you're obviously trying to escalate the situation, and I don't want to do that.
That's not what I'm doing.
Yes, you are, sir. You are, sir. You are, sir. So Hannah.
Come on, man.
Hey, whoa. Don't touch me.
This is what I just told you.
Hey,
about.
no.
If he's
this is a public lobby.
That has to do
hey,
with court, I need you to step out.
You can't
sir,
touch
please.
me. Don't touch me, right?
Step out.
Don't touch me. I'm
Step
telling
out.
you, don't touch me.
I am asking you.
For what? Is that a lawful order? For what?
I just explained it to you.
This is a public lobby, sir.
Do you know what he's doing? Do you know what this
I don't care what he's doing, to be honest with you, sir.
Okay.
That's none of my business what he's doing.
The courthouse do it when business isn't happening.
It's none of my business what he's doing. Excuse me, sir. It's none of my business what he's doing, sir.
Okay.
I don't care.
What you're trying to do here
No.
is push this issue.
This is what you're trying to do by trying to put your hands on me.
Are you okay, sir? Is he disturbing your peace?
Man, it's Canada.
Excuse me?
Is he disturbing your peace?
No, he's not.
Okay.
Come on, dude. What are you
Is he disturbing? Are you really trying to?
I'm really asking him. This is his life.
But I didn't do.
It's not about can or can't. Just be respectful.
I didn't. Yeah, but just because somebody asked you to do something. But sir, I didn't do it. I didn't. It doesn't. It's disrespectful. I'm not in a courtroom. I'm not in a courtroom. Okay, so what does that mean? How am I being disrespectful?
Sir, let him conduct his business, please. Is what
Listen,
I'm
you're not gonna try and find. Oh, am I disturbing your peace? Yeah, I know.
Sorry about that, buddy.
Good luck being a bootlicker. Hopefully that gets you far in life. Just bowing down to tyrants.
Sir, if you're going to sit here and harass people, you need to leave.
I'm not harassing anyone.
Sir, I'm asking
You started all of this.
Just now, bootlicker, get out of the court.
I have freedom of speech.
Get out of the courthouse.
I have freedom of speech, sir. Can I speak to your supervisor? Can I speak to your supervisor?
Yes, he's downstairs. Walk with me.
I'll speak to your supervisor, sure.
Okay, let's go.
No problem. Because your attitude here and your actions here today, putting your hands on me, it's ridiculous.
Sir, please.
Ridiculous. For filming in publicly accessible areas, I wasn't bothering anyone. You started all this. You escalated the situation. You did.
Lieutenant, there's a gentleman who would like to talk to you. He decided to call.
Hi,
one of the
hi, Lieutenant.
here a bootlicker.
Because he called.
Told him he needed to leave.
So because, hi, Lieutenant. How are you? Hi, my name's Sean. Can I get your name and badge number, please, sir?
My name's Tom.
Hi, Tom. I'm just calling you Lieutenant. Lieutenant, this officer over here came up to me or deputy, I'm sorry. This deputy came up to me and started saying, you can't record in courtrooms or proceedings or things like that. I told him I'm completely aware what I can and cannot do. I'm going to be respectful. I'm not going to go into any courtrooms or any restricted areas or anything.
Just in the hallways.
Yeah, exactly. And so I tried to explain that to him, but he kept repeating himself over and over and over again. And I said, okay, I'm done with this conversation now. And I went into the court clerk's office, the lobby, right? Not in a restricted area. And he said, you can't go in there. He started to escalate the situation with a gentleman that was in there. He started to escalate the situation. He said, sir, are you disturbing his peace? Is he disturbing your peace just for me being there? He tells the guy, the gentleman, is he disturbing your peace? And he escalates the situation to where now the man is upset. He's like, you're involving me in this. I don't want to be involved in this. What are you doing? And he says, you're a loser. So I called him a bootlicker, my freedom of speech right. Because that's what he's doing, in my opinion. So, and now he's like, oh, you need to leave the courthouse because you called him a bootlicker. Even though, did you tell that man to leave the courthouse because he called me a loser? No, you didn't, did you?
He was already leaving.
Okay.
So if you need to know that in part two,
doesn't matter.
You were videoing him filing paperwork in that
in
office.
public. That's public documents, sir.
Okay.
I'm not.
I don't know what he's doing because I don't know exactly what the process.
I don't know what he was doing either, and I don't care. I told you that.
But when you walk in and you're getting in people's way, where they're just
I
trying to
wasn't in
file
his way.
paperwork,
You're lying. You're a liar. You're lying. I didn't get in anyone's way, sir.
You want me to be the liar, so you. Can
It's so funny. It's so funny to me. No, it's so funny to me that none of this drama happened, Lieutenant. None of this drama happened until your deputy came up to me. No one was.
Which is what you were looking for.
So that's what I'm looking for. Why did you give it to me, deputy?
I was explaining stuff.
If that's what I'm
you
looking
don't
for,
wanna
why
listen
did you
to,
give it
just-
to me?
Do you want to listen or do you
No,
want
I
to talk?
told you I don't want to listen to you. I want to continue
Then
about my
don't ask me a
business.
question.
I didn't. You came up to me, and then you said, "Oh, am I disturbing peace?" You're trying to solicit an unlawful arrest. No, I'm okay. This is a public building. When
Sir,
the
I've asked
public
you to
building
leave because of
closed,
what you did to that individual.
It's freedom of
Please
speech,
leave the
sir.
courthouse.
are you going to arrest me if I don't leave the courthouse,
I'm
Lieutenant?
asking you to leave the courthouse.
I'm
You're
talking-
trying to make it go that way.
I'm not.
I don't want it to go that way.
You just tried to
Leave the
elicit.
courthouse.
I want to conduct my business. I'm an independent journalist. I'm just taking some pictures and video in the publicly accessible areas of this building, Lieutenant. None of this happened until your deputy came up to me, sir. I was completely quiet, wasn't bothering anyone.
Listen, we know that y'all do this stuff all the time, and this is
But
what
what-
you want. And you think that,
Sir,
any-
I'm gonna walk
any
away from you now
talk-
because
you're not coming back.
that's
in the
what I'm
courthouse. I've
trying to
asked
walk
you
away
leave,
from you.
please. That is the exit to walk away.
I'm going to defer to the supervisor. If you're telling me under threat of arrest that I need to leave the building,
Why does there have to be threat of arrest instead?
because
of,
I need to make sure I'm going to hold you accountable and your county
your
accountable.
interaction with the person, just if somebody harassed you and he did that, which
He called
was
me a
leaving,
loser.
He was leaving,
And I called him bootlicker.
and I'm
What's
dealing
worse?
with you. Both of y'all could go.
Oh, okay.
This isn't just a you or him or
But you
who's
involved
this.
him, sir. You involved that individual. You said, "Is he
Okay.
disturbing your peace?" And I didn't do
Sir,
anything.
If you would,
I didn't even speak to
you
him.
can record back and not cut video and show you don't know what this man is doing. He turned around and engaged you of his own free will.
I had no.
Not
I didn't
because
talk
of
to
me.
him.
I didn't make him do it.
I did not talk to him.
I didn't make him do it. I said you don't know what this individual is doing.
And I said, I don't
He-
care what he's doing. That's
and
not
then
my
He talked
business.
to you about respect,
Sir, I don't wanna
Had
go back
nothing
and
to do
forth with you,
me.
sir.
So look at the video,
Sir, all right. And then you said, "Is he disturbing your peace?" Right?
And I asked that because
And what
that
did-
is
what did he
something
say?
that
And what
he
did
has
he
a
s-
right for his peace not to be
And
disturbed.
what did he say, sir?
Same as you.
What did he
said
say?
He didn't. That's why you're not in handcuffs.
Oh, I wish you would have put me in handcuffs. That would have been the biggest mistake. I
Disturbance
promise
of
you
peace
that.
is a arrestable offense.
Yeah, and you would have made a big mistake for the world to see.
Okay.
For
Because
the
that's
world
what
to
you're
see.
trying to do here.
No.
So I appreciate it.
I can't force you to put me in handcuffs. I don't want you. You think I want you to take my freedom
No,
away from
you
me?
want this
Come
so
on.
you can go put it on your channel and you can go play and then tell everybody to call this guy because he did this and he doesn't know this.
Why
Well,
are you
share
doing
this
it?
video.
Why are you acting like a tyrant?
A tyrant.
Yes, a tyrant.
I will protect people's peace every day. Yours
Protect my peace.
Yours
Okay.
included.
I'm gonna go about my business, sir. Okay.
You're not coming back in the courthouse, sir.
So I need to go about my business with the county clerk, and I'm just trying to go about my business peacefully
Sir,
and
the county
quietly.
clerk is not even on that floor that you were on.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
The court clerk, I can look at public documents. It doesn't matter, sir. Can I please, Lieutenant? I know we're going back and forth here. This is not helpful to anything. I just want to go quietly about my business. That's it.
Okay, what is your business?
My business, I just told you, my name's Sean. I'm an independent journalist. I'm working on a story here for the county, and I'm just taking some pictures and video in the publicly accessible areas only, not in restricted areas or courtrooms or anything of that nature, sir. And I don't even want to talk to anybody. This deputy came up to me, which is his right to come up to me, but ever since he came up to me, the situation, law enforcement, you're supposed to de-escalate situations, right? I work with law enforcement agencies across the country. You're supposed to de-escalate the situation. Now, if I'm trying to goad you, why would I work with law enforcement agencies to help bridge the gap? What you're doing is you're dividing the public and law enforcement by your actions here today. And they're shameful, and you will be exposed for them. But now I'm asking you as lieutenant, if you would just not violate my rights here today. I've already dealt with an unprofessional deputy. If you would just not violate my rights here today, and I can go about my business peacefully and exercise my constitutional rights, sir. Can I do that without being arrested?
Is the other fella gone?
I don't know if he walked out, but he was leaving, I think.
What are you looking for?
That attorney guy that came in there with the one that was filing. This gentleman right here. This
The one that called me a loser, right?
Hey, sir, did I include you in this interaction?
I don't want to be included.
I get you.
You see?
I apologize for that part.
Listen, I don't want to argue with you.
Asking that question. I'm sorry.
I don't want to argue with you. You see, he doesn't want to be involved. He doesn't want to be involved. And this deputy involved him. There's no need for any of this.
Not too bad. I'm dressed to be here today, I think.
One's not going to court. We're in sweats.
Everybody expects to be here, to be honest.
Lieutenant, may I conduct my business, please?
This is the individual that was said to. Come on,
Do you have
sir.
anything he wants to do with it?
I want my sunglasses. I think I left them.
I know where your sunglasses are. I saw them up there.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, they were right there on the first floor deal.
Best of luck.
And I will walk you in there just
Go up to
make sure.
Can I go about handling my business?
You're out of the office. Okay.
I'm sorry?
Just make sure you don't.
I'm not going into any private offices, sir.
You already knew that.
Yeah, for sure. I already knew that, sir. Thank you. I appreciate you. You have a good day, sir. Yes, ma'am, please, if you can. Thank you. I'm just looking to do, I don't know if I would do it here, an open records request for the county.
I can check with them back there.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it. I'm just going to fill it out and give it right back to you, okay?
You know that there's a price involved in the open records.
Sure, I mean,
run
it's-
off records, anything for you.
Even with the email, something like an email where I don't need
Oh no, we can
email,
email it
right?
to you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's usually what I like to do. Do you have a pen I can borrow?
Sure. Right.
Oh, thank you so much. And you're the county clerk, ma'am?
Yes, I am.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. My name's Sean. I'm a journalist. I'm just going to put in a records request really quick and be out of your hair.
problem, yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
no problem.
Thank you. I have it right here. Thank you. It's just the first, last name, title, and salary of all county employees. I put my email down there. If she could just email that information
Let me
over.
make sure they don't have any other questions.
Sure. Yeah. I left my phone number, everything.
2022 salaries?
Just the most current. Just,
Because 2023, they don't even pay yet.
but they don't have like a projected salary for 2023. It could be 2022. It's no problem since it's already done. It's not an issue. Whatever's easiest. Okay. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. You guys have a great day.
You too.
Thank you, Lieutenant. Thank you for de-escalating the situation. I truly appreciate you.
In America, where freedom and power collide, a tense standoff erupts over property codes. Citizens stand firm on their rights as officers pull a taser, justified or abuse. Watch as this showdown tests authority and accountability. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, because power must answer to the people.
Title 42, and it says that you can't have a camper plugged in on your property that you've paid taxes on for 44 years.
You're correct. That's exactly what it is.
Is it really? And there's nothing better to do around here when somebody's trying to improve their property? It just doesn't make a lot of sense to
We
me.
don't look for violations, but we do respond to complaints. And we get a complaint, then we have to bring it into compliance.
And what was your name again?
My name's Tim Cartner. I'm
Cartner?
in the wind department. I'm
Okay.
the supervisor.
The supervisor? And do you have an ID number or no?
No. You
No?
got a card? Here's my- yeah, I can show you my ID.
So I have just a couple followers, and you know, I'm gonna do a story on this if it doesn't turn out the way that I want it to. And they're and where's your office located?
175 East 2nd Street on the 4th floor.
4th floor. So what would you recommend? Just unplugging it?
Can't be hooked up to any utilities.
It hasn't been. I mean, if you look in, I haven't even. I had intended on putting a plug.
You're asking me what's required.
Right.
I'm advising you what's required.
Okay, so unplug it. I mean, not unplug it. Pull the cord out. And that's it. And were you on the property without permission?
I have permission, sir.
From who?
The state of Oklahoma.
The state gives you permission to on private property? Okay, I'll check that out.
Yeah, we can walk anywhere in open curtilage that a mailman would go, a delivery person.
Sure. Okay.
Anywhere like that.
All right.
Have you got access to your backyard?
Maybe. For what?
On the same ordinance, if you have access to your backyard, this is supposed to be in the backyard on an all-weather surface. The only time it's allowed on the driveway is when there is not access to the backyard.
Okay. All right. I'll check that out. But yeah, there's no access. There's an opening where the fence is down, if that's what you're talking about, but that's going back up. Like I said, that fence, when I rebuild it, is going to go back up, and there will be no way. And I can put it back up today.
But
there would be no way.
That wouldn't remove your access. In other words,
oh, sure. When the gate's up, there's just a little 2-foot.
I'm telling you what again, I'm not going to argue with you. I'm just
Yeah.
telling you what the law requires. You do have access to your backyard. In other words, from the property line to the house, there's access to go back there.
But if a gate's up that doesn't allow for the room, no?
Doesn't negate that.
With all due respect, since he's the property owner and you're an employee or whatever to him, we're going to go ahead and communicate with him going forward because he's the one that we have the violation with. So
Well, if no due disrespect, but you're a public servant.
Okay,
And
I
if somebody
understand that.
from
And
the public wants
we've
to ask a
answered
question,
your questions,
no,
but
you
right
haven't.
now,
I'm not done yet.
We need to speak
Yeah.
to him,
Okay. Well, talk to him. I'm listening.
he's the
But if I
property
say something, you're going to answer me.
Okay, let's go over here and talk about this. Okay.
What are we talking about? My backyard.
You want to get the PD started?
What's that?
Yeah.
Yeah. 714 dispatch.
What's the backyard?
The way the law is written, if you have access, like you've got enough width to get your RV back there, it's supposed to be in your
So
backyard.
I will give you
on
these.
all-weather parking.
These are a copy of the
Thank you.
notices that were
Appreciate
served.
it.
The ordinances are on the back there. You're also free to Google them.
Oh, of
They're
course.
freely available.
That's required by law.
To put a slab if you own it correct. That slab doesn't.
I have many followers, but I have a couple. You know what I mean? Yeah.
You want to look at the trailer now? And show me.
No, I don't need to look in it because it's illegal.
So what would you like to happen? Just take it off the property?
It's got to be unplugged from utilities, and it's got to be on a all-weather parking surface in the backyard.
What's the title of that?
Title 42.
Title 42. It's all Title 42.
Yep.
Okay.
And
I got a copy. I got a copy. Thank you.
I have a copy of the notice.
We'll look at it.
There's
So
the
that
ordinance
you can
right there.
Research it.
Okay.
All right. Well, I guess we'll move it today.
Well,
We'll figure it out.
we can't
Well,
do it today.
yeah, I mean, next few days, whatever. Do we have a time limit? I mean, do we have a few days or?
When is
18th.
18th?
With his compliance date
Then
for the
you're
property
past
maintenance.
your past
Okay.
your
Well,
compliance.
here's the thing. I don't know if you guys have any compassion or if you're even human. His brother just passed away, and we were on vacation for a week and stopped the mail, so we didn't get that letter. And this just happened Saturday night, but we came back into town. He got the mail, and he just saw it, and that's when he called you guys.
He doesn't have a zoning yet. He didn't get
Yeah, he
his
doesn't have
zoning
his own yet.
violation.
It's
He's got a
property
property maintenance.
Okay. Well,
So-
issue him a zoning notice, and we'll give you 2 weeks. 10
That'll work. Okay. Do that and skedaddle. And hopefully you guys don't come back harassing people. 44 years. That's older than you are. He's been paying taxes on this to deal with this.
There's some other stuff back there in the backyard that'll also need to be addressed.
What, the fence that was torn down? Yes.
714.
Yeah.
if you'll come over here, I'll point it out to you. We don't even have to walk back there. I'll point it out to you. 10-4, thank you. So while yes, the fence would be something that we would normally
Harass people about?
we don't harass anybody. We respond to complaints, just like the police.
So who complained?
There's some stuff back there by the tree. I'm not sure what that white thing is, and the cooler is considered is that an electric cooler or just an ice-filled cooler?
Ice-filled, no electricity. Yeah.
Okay. So all of that stuff
It can't be in the yard either.
It can't be in the yard. It needs to be in a garage. I mean, here I want you to think about it like this, okay? If you were to file a complaint against your neighbor and we responded to them, would it be harassing them if you filed the complaint?
It'd be pretty pathetic if I complained about somebody that's paying their taxes and not getting.
I understand that, but what if your neighbor
And beautifying the home and the property. That's what don't make sense to me.
That would do it for 3 months.
We've already spent $35,000 on the house and expect to spend about 70 more.
I'm just saying, we're not harassing anybody. We're out here trying to enforce the ordinance.
Well, you might not see it as harassment, but it definitely is.
Regardless, the stuff that's out there in the yard, the cooler, whatever that white tarp is, and the 2 things by the tree, that chair sitting over there, that's all considered either trash.
If you could put that on the notice, we'll take care of that too. Fair enough?
We'll make sure you get a notice for that too.
Thank you.
The fence pieces we can consider construction material. Like there's an office chair sitting over there. All of that's put it out there so we can present it.
You don't want your beautiful face on. You don't have First Amendment. I'm not First Amendment.
You have your right to record.
Record. I can do it right here. No.
Okay. So at this point, we're conducting an inspection
Absolutely.
on the property.
Okay.
Okay. And you're interfering with that.
Interference is
Interference
is a physical thing.
Okay.
This isn't physical.
Step away.
I know the law very well. Very well. What?
Step away from my truck.
I'm checking the tires.
No,
These are our tires. Yeah, they are. Are you crazy? Come on, man.
You're not going to kick anybody's vehicle.
I'm checking the tires.
You need to step away from the vehicle.
Or what?
The tires are fine.
Or what? I know. I can check whatever.
You get the PD?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. The PD. What is that supposed to scare me? They're gonna tell you the same thing. They ain't gonna. I've hit their tires before. What are you talking about? I checked the tires. This is what I do.
Okay, well, I'm glad for you, man. And your right to record.
Right, I know.
Your right to kick city property.
Listen, I can check the tires.
No, you cannot.
I can.
No, you cannot.
What are you going to
Please remove
do?
your feet
What are you
from my
going to do?
vehicle,
No, I
sir.
don't have to.
Okay.
It's not your vehicle. We pay for it.
Okay.
What's
well, that
wrong
doesn't
with
mean
you?
You can kick it. It's city
It's
property.
listen,
You
man.
can't
I
be
can
kicking
check
on
the
stuff.
tires
No,
as
no,
much
sir.
as I want.
No, sir,
Yes,
you
I can
cannot.
sit
No,
on
sir,
it.
you cannot.
You're misinformed.
He wants you to snitch on whoever truck that is.
Man, I ain't no snitch. You go figure it out yourself. I ain't helping, man. What's
He wants us to snitch on.
Yeah. Yeah, you want me to tell? Will you leave me alone if I tell you whose truck that is? Come on, man.
Ask a basic question. I'm not looking for an argument.
I'm not looking for an argument either, man. Hey, when the cops come here, I'm going to do the same thing. Yeah, see what they do.
Okay, well, that's fine.
Yeah,
But
it's our truck, bro.
Okay.
What the hell's wrong with you?
go ahead and step away from
Hey,
me.
don't
if you
tell me
mind.
what to do. You're not my boss, bro. Do you think you're my boss?
No, sir, I
Do you
not.
think because you guys
I
work
think
for
that
the
I have a
city?
right to my personal space, and you keep getting.
Listen,
it.
I am
should
not in
get
your
my
personal space, bro.
Okay.
You came here. I didn't come to you.
All right.
What's the matter? You don't want people to see your beautiful face? We need some mighty protection.
You what?
We need some mighty protection.
For what?
I don't know.
Okay.
What's your name and badge number?
I'm Officer Bigelow. My badge number is 2185. Why are you kicking their vehicles? What are you doing?
I'm just checking the tires, man.
Why?
Why not? Is that against the law?
Well,
It's not. It's because they're our tires. I'm just checking them.
They're your tires?
Yeah, we pay for them.
Okay.
Don't be misinformed. And if you want to create an argument or a problem, call your supervisor.
Okay. So, what?
There's no problem. They're writing us a citation and they're getting the hell on. You didn't answer my question, sir. What's your name and badge number?
I already told you my name and badge.
I didn't hear it. Can you tell me again?
Yeah, I'm Officer Bigelow. It's 2185.
2185. Thank you, Mr. Bigelow. Now, do you understand that I can do that to the tires?
We're having
A simple yes or no. I'm talking to them.
Go away.
That I won't do. Okay. And you can't make me. I promise you.
Stop talking. We're talking.
I promise you, you can't make me stop talking. Okay. I'll talk if I want. If you want to be interference, I'm going to tell you what I told them. Interference is an obstruction. Don't put your hands on me. I promise you.
You better fucking stop.
You're going to pull your taser for what?
Yes.
For
Go
what?
away.
No, you don't scare me or intimidate.
You're interfering with our discussion with him.
I dare you to shoot me.
Okay. You are interfering with our discussion.
Interference
right
is
now,
a physical thing. Am I being physical? Yeah, that's right. Put it back up, bitch. Yeah. What? Put it back up, bitch. You're being like a bitch, bro. You don't come here with authority and act like you can do something when we're not doing anything.
All right. What do we need to
There
do?
you go.
We're issuing him some notices.
And that's it.
Go ahead. Issue the
Yeah, right, and get on. Like I said, we don't need you.
Okay.
I just need
Kick
for him to
rocks.
stay out of the way while
Ain't no problem.
Well, let's do it.
Yeah. Keep me out of the way. Tell me to shut up
Okay,
again.
Do you have some ID?
No.
Okay. Where is your ID? Where's home? Is it that house over there?
No, it's not. It's really none of your business, man. Just write the citation and we'll 44
You don't have any
years.
ID?
And we're making it look pretty.
What is your name?
P 108
What is your name?
46654.
What is that?
William D.
That was his driver's license number, idiot. And here's another thing, too.
William D. What?
Ask me for my name. Ask me for my name.
William Kendrick.
I've said it 3 times.
Okay.
Kendrick.
Name and badge number.
Mendenhall 2054.
Thank you, ma'am. Name it.
6306.
What is your name?
Buck.
Buck. Thank you.
Money's worth today.
What's
Yeah.
your date of birth?
11/3/50.
Hey, ask me for mine, asshole.
What is your name?
Nothing you can do. Learn the law, bro. Fucking idiot. And if I want to put my foot on the tires to test them, I can, right? Yes. Yeah, it's not against the law. Trust me, I know the law, bro. Yeah, I do. I promise you. Yeah. Do you know the law? Okay. What's the first? I would love to know this. Every officer that I encounter on my channel, I ask, just simple conversation. Do you know the First Amendment? Can you recite it? What is it?
We're not going to engage with it.
It's very important, though. It's very important. This is the divide we're trying to bridge. People just like me. I don't like this shit. But one thing about it, you're not intimidating me by telling me that you're going to call the police. Go ahead, call them. Because they're going to, what I tell you, I'll put my foot on their tire too. Thank you, Buck, for being quiet. Appreciate it. Don't worry, I talk to every one of you guys like this. Your sergeants, your lieutenants. You know why? Because it's an authority thing. You don't have authority over me. I'm another human just like you, right? When I'm not committing a crime? Would you like to arrest me? No. Okay, good. I've warned people before that they're going to get flooded with calls about. But I mean, you're doing okay. She's doing okay, with the exception of don't talk to the public. That was weird. You're allowed to talk to me all you want, man. And it would have been really great. Hundreds of thousands of people would have applauded you if you would have recited the First Amendment, because not many can. And you swore oath to it. I wish she wouldn't have told you not to say it. Because it's important to America, right? The way it is now, huh? In this day and age, right?
Sir, you need to step back from his vehicle.
I do?
Yes.
What law is that? If you tell me the law, I'd be more than happy to. Guess what? There's no law. Supreme Court has ruled on this, and I can recite that too if you want.
When it comes to the point of your obstruction.
Obstruction is a physical thing. I wish you guys would shut the fuck up about obstruction. It's a physical thing.
You can obstruct by
You got to be physical.
No, you don't.
Okay, well, by making noise. Okay, I'll keep my voice down then. How's that? I don't think you're right on that either. Obstruct by noise, like an air horn or something, train horn. Create your own privacy in public. I love it. Great job. That's absolutely 100% the way you do it. At least you didn't tell me not to do it. You know that idiot pulled the taser out a minute ago, like he was intimidating me. I'm asking you a question. I'm having a conversation. Are you not talking?
I'm telling you to step back.
How far? Tell me how far.
Right there's good.
Thank you.
I don't know what the relationship is.
I'm his security. That's my relationship. I'm the one over here trying to fight the crime. Where were you guys when it got broke into and all our stuff got taken? Buck, if you were to hear, you'd have stopped them, wouldn't you? I think you would have. If I was here, I would have stopped them. Promise you that. You guys, this is the Tulsa Police Department. Northeast Tulsa. Strength through... So did you think I'd be scared when you called the police? And that wouldn't check my tires? This guy pulled the taser. He thought he was badass, huh? Without that taser, without that gun, without that badge. Guess what you are, sir? Coward. You're a coward. Without that badge and gun, I bet you wouldn't come try to talk to me that way.
Get that phone from the government.
This phone? $2,200, sir. S22 Ultra, 5K. Best camera on the market. You'll see. You'll see. I promise you. I don't make promises lightly. They'll be calling to tell you about it. Just read the comments. Be honest, it's not really you, it's more him and her, huh? But you're the supervisor, you're the one that said call the police. What did you think that this was
You're in my space, you need to back up.
Please don't touch me.
Don't touch
That
me.
wouldn't be good. I'm not planning on touching you.
Not ready?
Yeah, good. Thank you. Here comes your safety. That's your security over there, ain't it? For you guys just to do whatever the hell you want to do. Hey, I know you're going to take off soon. I just wanted to give you a big fuck you. Fuck you, sir. And I know you're probably thinking, oh, one day you might need my help. I promise I won't.
Why would I think?
I know. I'm just saying.
Why would you think that I would ever think that?
I don't know.
Okay.
Just an assumption. Am I wrong?
Well, I mean,
Tell me what you're thinking.
In what context would I need your help? Right? Why would you think that there's any context that I would need your help?
That's not what I said. I said I know you're thinking that I will probably need your help someday.
Okay.
But I take care of my own problems.
Good for you.
Yeah, that's how America should be, right?
I mean, you don't appear to be doing any such thing now.
Well, I mean,
I'm glad that you do.
if you would like to have a civil conversation, I'd go into it with you.
I don't,
That's the problem.
I don't have any sense that there's anything interesting I would like to talk to you about.
Okay. Fair enough. Did you think that taser was going to scare me? When you pulled it out and made that noise?
I'd hope that you might just stop.
Dude, you're a bitch. Shut the fuck up, man. You're right. There's nothing I want to hear from you. You're a bitch and a coward. And I wish that you would do that someday to me. I promise you, I wish you would. Cowards pull their taser, bro.
What's your relationship to this fellow?
It's none of your cock-sucking mouth business. How about that? I don't answer questions. Especially to tyrants, dude. And you're a tyrant. Why don't you be more like Buck over there? Shutting the fuck up. I bet you got a bigger pussy than this twat. Done. Peace. Kick rocks. Boom. Gone. Don't hit a tree on the way down the road. On that nice car. Hey, can I touch your tires? Huh? Tell them. Kick rocks, bitches. I'll be up there. Every one of you last son of a bitches. And I'll probably be down there too. Hey, you should stop chewing. You're going to get mouth cancer. Ah! You ran over my foot.
A man walks into a federal building with a camera and the Constitution. But in Gainesville, it's met with threats, confusion, and zero accountability. What happens when public servants forget who they serve? Like, comment, share, and subscribe, because your rights don't end at the door.
Let me finish here and then you can...
No, but I'm the complainant right now.
You're not right now.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
This guy's harassing me.
All right.
I have the right to be in there. The rules are on the wall.
Give me a second.
No. You need to listen.
No, I will listen to you in a second.
Don't take any word for it because he's wrong.
Give me a second, man.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
And I'm gonna get with you.
This is the post office. I have the right to video record.
I don't like for you to walk behind me. So while you video recording that,
Go
get
ahead.
that, all right?
Go ahead. I'm not trying to do anything wrong. I have the right to be in there. It's approved by the postmaster. It's approved by the postmaster. Poster 7's on the wall. He doesn't have any authority to tell anybody to leave from here. This is not a private place. This is the post office. We need the postal police here, actually, because they're in charge of enforcing any laws here.
Listen.
No, but that's not how it works.
Listen, man. Here's the deal.
Yep.
I'm gonna give it to you straight up. I want to hear your. I want to hear you out, and I want to hear your side.
All right.
But if you're gonna run down what their policies are, then there's.
I'm going to run down the Constitution and the policy. They both say that we can.
You don't have to run the Constitution down because I got it.
All right, so you know that we can film.
Degrees,
all right, good. We have the First Amendment. This is the federal building. We have the right to be in there. Not only that, but the rules of the post office approved by the postmaster. There's a rules on every post office. It's right there inside. It has a whole section for photographs. It says that for news and advertisement purposes, pictures and videos may be taken in entrances, lobbies, foyers, corridors, auditoriums when used for public meetings. And other pictures may be, how you doing, officer? And other pictures may be taken with the approval of the postmaster. But we already have approval right there on the wall. First of all, sir, it's wrong. You know, he was very rude to me, and that right there, he's failing to read their own rules. He's just a supervisor. He could be wrong. He is wrong, actually. And the only way that I could be like trespass from here, like he really wants to, is if I'm breaking the law or interfering with their business.
You don't have to break the law for somebody to be trespassing.
From private property, yes, but not from the post office. We already have authorization as media to film in there. We have over 100 million views on the internet.
Permission from?
Yes, we already have. It's on every post office. They've already received a memo from the United States Postal Service about this kind of videos. They have millions of views.
It kind of sounds like this, and I wasn't here, all right. But just from what he gave me, it seemed like you were being more.
I respected
it. Was disruption?
No. I actually, I have everything on.
Please allow for one person talking at a time. Talking over each other is not going to get anything solved.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So can you please let this officer talk to you?
Yes,
So,
yes.
Yeah, just from what I gather, you know, it was more of a. If you were just maybe taking a picture, but it seems just from what I got, like I said, and I wasn't here. It was you were very aggressive.
But I have better.
Almost like you were trying to get a response.
No, I was actually very respectful, and you can take whatever he's saying, because all he has is his word. But I have my video, sir, and like I said, we have thousands. There's at least 17,000 people watching us right now that know for a fact that we have the right to be in there, sir. Just trespass anybody from the public place unless they're being disorderly. So yes, if I'm in Popeyes, if I'm at the Publix or any private building or anybody's home, private property, yes, for no reason I could be trespassed. But I can't be trespassed just for taking pictures. He's saying that taking pictures in there is illegal. It's not. Can I have your name and badge number for the record, please?
You see my name right there. And my ID number is 1111.
What's your name?
Can you read?
Can you be nice?
Can you read?
Can you be nice? What's your attitude? What's with the attitude? Family matters. I don't think you treat your family like that. We're supposed to be on the same team here. I'm not against you. Why are you treating me? Oh, can you read? That's very disrespectful, Officer Allen. You're disrespectful.
All right, man.
So you're gonna go by what he says, and that's it. I'm assuming, right?
You want to give me some? You want to give me your basic information?
What's
First
the outcome?
Name, last name, date of birth.
Am I being detained?
You're not being detained. I'm just asking you.
All right, but why would you? But why would you need that? This is simple.
Yes or no, my guy.
No, but that's no. I'd rather not. But
okay, so listen, you are trespassed from this location for a period
for what
of 1
crime?
year. All right.
For what crime?
Trespass is not a crime.
Yes, call your supervisor. Call your supervisor.
All right, my supervisor just left actually.
No, we'll call him again.
Okay.
Because you can't just trespass me for no reason. You can't do that. No, I'm not.
For a period of 1 year.
No, I'm not.
What I need you to do. Is exit that way.
We're still conducting an investigation. Call the police. Call your supervisor.
Done.
Oh, so you're threatening me with arrest right now?
No, I'm telling you, if you don't leave, I will. So you take that as a threat if you want to.
I'm gonna go ahead and stand over there, but call your supervisor. Call your supervisor.
I will,
It's illegal what you're doing right now.
Get off the property.
It's illegal. It's illegal what you're doing right now.
I got you.
I requested your presence because I believe this investigation was not made correctly, Sergeant. The officer over here only took statements from the complaining party, and didn't take any of my evidence in consideration. He never watched I have full video of everything that happened until I got here. I've been giving people more than enough distance. I've been filming quietly. I actually walked in there and I told the customers that I wasn't there to film them, that I'm only there to do a video about the post office, right? And I run a channel that has content about police accountability, but we also praise good cops and we praise the service of our police over here in America. But we do expose tyranny at a very high level, sir. I'm not just here because I want to bother anybody. I'm here, brother, working on my channel. Which is very known nationwide, sir, and we have over 100 million people that have tuned into our platform in just a couple of years. So I'm a respectful guy. I tried my best to explain to these gentlemen what I was doing, but they failed to understand that the supervisor is wrong. He's saying that I can't film on federal property, which is absolutely wrong. There's the post office rules and regulations. It's on every wall of the post office. It's right in there. It's called Poster 7. It says that for videos, for news and advertisement purposes may be taken in entrances, lobbies, foyers, corridors, or auditoriums when used for public meetings, and other pictures such as in restricted areas may be taken with approval of the postmaster. But these videos, as long as I'm not interfering with their business, I am allowed to be in there, brother. And just because they complain, if they only complain because I can tell you I can show you the video. Like I said, don't take my word for it, sir. Anything I can tell you is on video. So if the only complaint, the initial complaint, because they start, I know for a fact that they lied to you guys and said that I was harassing or bothering people or getting in people's faces, because I hear this terminology every day. You know what I'm saying? I've been working doing YouTube videos for 8 to 5 for 4 years now, brother. So, you know, this is a job that I am proud of, and I don't go out there disrespecting anybody. I respect the police. I respect our government officials, but this is a channel about accountability, and the same thing that you guys are out there doing, checking up that we don't break the law. Unfortunately, sir, we have this officer over here that if it's he just trespassed me illegally from public place, even though I'm not committing any crimes. He's treating this post office as if it's private property. And the supervisor, like I said, he's wrong. All he needed to do was read the rules. No one wants to read the rules. Also, I requested postal police. I don't want to be disrespectful in any way to the Gainesville Police Department, but this is federal property, brother. You guys, your jurisdiction is out here unless there's an immediate threat. You know, if there's an immediate threat, then yes, you guys have jurisdiction in that lobby. But this investigation should be conducted by the postal police. I requested the postal police, which is the federal police agency who's in charge of enforcing any laws here or any trespassing. This would not stand in any court, brother. You know, and I have very good attorneys. I don't go out there suing people because I believe that the people don't have to pay for employees' mistakes. You know what I'm saying? And this is coming from my heart, brother. You guys can probably say, oh, you can back them up if you want, and
narrow down your complaint.
I have the right to be in there unless I'm interfering with their business. Video recording cannot be their only complaint. And I'm not trying to engage anybody or do anything but work on my video, which I'm constitutionally allowed, and I'm allowed by their own regulations. So the supervisor is wrong. I need you to please remove the trespassing that he gave me, and let me go in there for 1-2 minutes. Let me know that I'm free again, and then I'll be on my way. I'm not gonna be here all day, but like I said, brother, we're showing these videos to a lot of people, and this is not gonna make a difference to me. I'm gonna be gone, and I probably won't be back in Gainesville ever again. But there's a lot of people that are watching this, brother. And you as a leader, I think you can handle this situation. I'm not trying to break any laws.
So you want me to remove the trespass warning that was put on you by the postmaster?
It wasn't put by the postmaster. It was put by the supervisor. The postmaster actually approves video recording here, and it's on the wall. Video recording is approved for news purposes. So I can't be trespassed unless I'm going in there and being loud, creating loud, unreasonable noises, tumultuous behavior, you know, disorderly conduct. Florida statute, disorderly conduct. That's the only way that I could be like, okay, you got to get out of here, dude. You're breaking the law. And even then, if I'm engaged in disorderly conduct, you guys don't even have to warn me. You can arrest me right away. And I know my boundaries. I know my rights, sir. I just need you to please help these officers understand that the trespassing that I got was wrongful. And if not, I'm just going to proceed and be about my day, and I'm going to follow up on this with my attorneys, because we have the right to be here, and everybody knows this around the whole country. I don't know if you've run into I know you're a hardworking man, but I'm sure you ran into videos about the post office, people filming and whatever on the internet. Yes, some people deserve to be kicked out because of the way they're doing it. But if I'm being respectful, and if I'm not disturbing anybody's peace or interfering with the business, I have the right to be in there. So please, brother,
okay, let me
check up on this. Thank you. And the rules are on the wall. It's poster 7. Here he's coming with the bullshit, most probably. That's why he's gonna get owned. Hopefully he's good.
So
Now, you said that you weren't in people's personal space. They seem to have a difference of opinion with you.
So how do you handle this investigation?
So you are not trespassed from here.
I'm not?
No.
I'm not?
No.
Okay, so good.
You understand, right?
Good.
However, I would implore you to be more respectful in your filming.
I was.
Let me finish.
But you haven't seen my video yet, so you can't just judge. You can't just tell me something that I already know. I hate when people tell me that, bro. You're telling me how to conduct myself. I'm a grown man. I know that I can't be in people's face. People were interfering with me, brother. So that's my whole complaint. That's why I'm.
How about sir, officer, sergeant, anything but brother?
All right, employee. All right. With all due respect, because I'm trying to. We are all brothers in Jesus' name.
Okay.
Actually.
I agree.
So so good. Thank you for that. Thank you for understanding that I can't be trespassed from a public place. Thank you for arriving and doing the proper investigation. I appreciate you giving me good, pointers and ideas on how to do my job. I appreciate that. But sir, I've been nothing but respectful since I got here. So that's why I'm like, yo, dude, I don't want to listen to this. I didn't do anything wrong. But being a victim of that guy and of your officer, I nicely asked the lady officers that has the tattoo right here that says "Family Matters." What's your how's it going? Can I have your name and batch number just for the record? And you know what she said, bro? Well, sorry, I don't want. You know what she said, Sergeant? Can't you read? Super disrespectful, against your policy. You guys have to be nice the same way that you're being. So this guy, I think I never gave up my name. He would have put my name on a paper that said I was trespassed. But I asked him if under threat of arrest I was being trespassed, and I would wait over here for a supervisor. But now that we're not, I'm like I told you earlier, just gonna go back in there, show our viewers that you did a good job, that I'm allowed back in there, and then I'll be on my way. I'm not here to bash anybody, brother. All right?
Well, I'd appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
I'd like to remind you to be respectful of people's personal space, and keep in mind that they have documents that they would like to keep protected from other prying eyes.
I understand that. I understand that. We have policies that we have to follow too on YouTube. We can't just publish anybody's private or personal information that would put our channel in jeopardy and our job.
Please don't push the boundaries or take the risks to have
sir,
another unpleasant encounter with the police.
I tell you something, sir. I tell you something. I kind of the way that I'm doing these is as respectful as I can, but I am pushing the boundaries, and I'm exercising what we call dangerous freedoms. You see, I had the freedom, and this officer didn't know, but you are Sergeant Priester.
Yep.
Sergeant Priester knows about our rights, did the proper investigation, and we're on our way to back in there to do our victory lap, and we'll be on our way, guys. So thank you to Sergeant.
All right.
Thank you. I'll be filing a complaint on this officer. What's his name?
I'll speak to these officers about it.
All right, but just for the record.
I'll take care of it.
What's your name? You see how things are. Bro, what's your name?
Let me take care of it.
Yeah, you will. But
I literally it's been on my chest the whole time.
It's covered actually.
I just said it's Guyton.
How do you spell that?
It's Guyton.
How do you spell that, sir? So for the record, please. You illegally detained. You illegally trespassed.
Have a great day.
He told you.
That's fine. I can find out by your license plate. I think I already got it. But Sergeant Priester already knows about this. You, sir, you're a disgrace. So make sure you learn your job. That's not too good.
Have a great day.
It's not a great day. It's actually kind of sad. But thanks to this guy for
3 audits. 1 message. When cameras roll, the truth comes out, and so does the abuse of power. From federal threats to courthouse chaos to tasers over code enforcement, these aren't isolated incidents. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, because unchecked authority is everyone's problem.